Taylor Swift and Upper Light on BBC Radio London. It's Shay Kaur here with you till 6 p.m. Later than usual, we're launching London's Eye, but for a very good reason, I must say. If you missed out on my chat, I had one of the winners of the Traitors live in the studio. Honestly, it was so much fun. I'd recommend listening back. Go to BBC Sounds in case you're tuned in and you still don't know who won. I'm not going to spoil it for you. So all I will say is listen back on BBC Sounds. But really delighted for this. London's Eye happens every Thursday. The last show of the week for me, as you know. And basically, it's around inviting Londoners into the studio, getting their perspectives, talking about the stories that matter to them, and very much, of course, from the capital. This week, I'm joined in the studio with Jasmine Allenspark, who is a physicist and poet, and we'll be finding out about Peer Class. If you'd like details, it's peerclass.co.uk. She's also a young trustee for London Library, and there's something going on right now which I think you're going to want to know about, so we'll be discussing that as well. I'm also joined in the studio, and it's the first time, so great to have him here, with Frank Kennedy, who is the co-founder of My Signature Aroma. It's based in Brixton and it's been going since 2019. Now, if you'd like details, you can just go to their social media. It's My Signature Aroma for all details. Great to have you both here. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
Now, I did say to both of you, I'm sorry we kept you waiting, but
Don't
you kind
worry.
of, you saw the winner of the Traitors.
Yes.
We did.
That's all I can say because we can't say the name. But do you know what? When a TV program goes well, like the Traitors, it's addictive, isn't it, Jasmine?
It is so addictive. Oh my god! One of my friends got me onto it.
Yes.
Initially, it was I was like, I'm not gonna get on this hype train. And then she got me onto it, and I just binged the entire celebrity season, and then obviously the new one. And I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys.
Thank you.
But absolutely amazing finale.
I have to tell you, Frank, I kind of get irritated by myself because the first season I was hooked and I was addicted, and it caused arguments in the house because I kept saying to my father-in-law, Dad, I was like, don't watch this without me. But do you remember the days of Big Brother, like when Big Brother first began?
Yes. Good old days.
The good old days, right?
Good old
I feel
days.
like the Traitors is kind of like that now.
It's the new and improved version, I would say.
Yes,
Totally,
it
yeah.
is. It's more kind of manipulative and cunning and thought through.
Definitely insightful.
It is.
Definitely insightful.
To the way that human relationships
Exactly
work.
that. You took the words out of my mouth.
Do you know what I mean? So if you haven't seen The Traitors, you need to watch it. But I know both of you have got an array of stories. Before we delve into them, though, Frank, this is your first time here on the show, so welcome with me.
With yourself, yes.
And so it's really lovely to meet you. But
you
for
for
any of
having
our
me.
listeners who don't know, talk to me about My Signature Aroma.
So My Signature Aroma is a bespoke fragrance house. It was founded in 2019 just as we was going into the lockdown.
Okay.
So it was initially born out of boredom. Myself and Dion, who's the other co-founder, were both are fragrance collectors.
Nice.
But then all that time on your hands, what happens? You start going online and you start going into a rabbit hole trying to figure out how they're made, where they're sourced, what it contains. And then once we started coming out of the lockdown, did a couple of fragrance courses and I saw a gap in the market. I saw that there's a lot of stuff on the shelves, but there isn't anything that's personal to yourself. So we wanted to introduce the whole create your own aspect.
Nice.
So our tagline is it's let your scent speak for you.
Yep.
And the other tagline is your ingredients, your blend, your creation at the end of it.
I mean, even as I've opened this bag that you brought in, it is so strong and it's beautiful.
Beautiful, it's
but
natural.
It's natural, and I think that's what more and more people want nowadays, isn't it?
Definite. We live in a day and age now, people are quite concerned with what they consume, what they take. We're quite transparent with what we do, hence why we give customers or fragrance lovers the opportunity of actually picking their own ingredients, figure out their blend and something that they can call their own. And the fact that they can have whatever they've created and made in different variations, because we offer it in perfume, home fragrances,
lovely
body butters, beard oils. List is
What's
endless.
amazing is this is London-based.
London-based.
It's a London-based business.
In the heart of London, Brixton.
I like that.
To say.
One of the best parts of London.
I'll allow you to say that. I'm a West
Brixton
Londoner, but it's fine.
Brixton's the culture hub of London, I would say.
Oh, well, you know what?
I won't argue with it.
I think you're right.
I think you've got
And actually, what's beautiful about it is the fact that there are so many various types of businesses that are growing and thriving. For you, how important has it been, I wonder, to have the business based in London? Because it could have been cheaper to go to other parts of the country, to even go abroad with something like this where you're doing aromas. Why was that important for you?
So as you can see from the branding, colours, red and white.
Yeah.
When you look around yourself in London, you see red buses.
Yes.
You see red phone boxes. You see red roses.
Yeah.
These are all things that signify the England flag. So that was part of the branding colour scheme that we wanted to go with. But then the reason why we actually picked London, particularly Brixton, like we said, it's the culture hub of London, where it's so diverse. Got people from all over the world.
Yeah.
I like to believe trends start within London before it goes out to the rest of the world.
Nice.
So we're a better place to position ourselves.
Well, congratulations on this.
Thank you so much.
And I know one of your stories we're going to talk about in a moment is around scent memory, and we'll be delving into that because it's becoming so hugely popular. Jasmine, do you, because I'm just thinking of something that Frank said. My aunt always had a particular scent that she loved. It's a very popular brand, I'll say that, and very synonymous with Audrey Hepburn. So I think everyone knows what I'm talking about. And growing up, that was just her smell. That was it.
Yeah.
I
that was
saw
her signature aroma.
Do you know what I mean? I saw my Boy G, and Boy G had that smell, and that was her. But I don't know if people still are that way. Do you have a signature smell? Are you somebody who's into fragrances maybe the way that Frank is?
I mean, we were just talking about this earlier, Frank and I, before coming on, and I'm not a huge perfume wearer in terms of like traditional perfumes, because I feel like a lot of them can be a bit too strong for me. I've got quite a sensitive nose, I think.
Okay, fair enough.
But got that from my mum. Thanks, mum. But I do love like those, those roll-on essential oils.
Yes.
Like my sister gave a few of them to me for Christmas and like birthdays like a few years ago, and like I just love them because they're quite sort of subtle, but they still add a little bit of like something.
Okay.
And I just love that, again, sort of going back to the natural sense. Like I love that, and I do absolutely agree with like the sort of that signature scent like that. It can be so. I mean, I sort of associate scents with memories a lot. Like it can be such a sort of powerful thing, as you say, with your auntie, or like it's just like it's sort of it definitely I have people like that in my family where I think of them and I think of a particular smell. It's not necessarily even just it doesn't have to be a perfume. It can just be any sort of scent around the house, or like something that just like I associate with them, and I think that's so interesting. I think about memory a lot as a writer, and I just find that fascinating.
Well, let's delve into your first story then, shall we? If it feels like the right time as well, and thank you for that, Jasmine, because Frank, you want to talk about the rise of scent memory and actually why smell is becoming part of well-being. Tell us more on this, because it's quite interesting, this whole concept around scent memory. I even see it on like social media.
So as I was saying earlier, with scent memory, it kind of takes you back to a place, be it positive, be it negative.
Okay.
It might be an ex. It might be your new and improved.
Yeah, fair enough.
But I guess most people are starting to realise the importance of not just smelling good. It kind of helps with your well-being, your emotions, can put you in a good mood. You could be having the worst day possible, but once you put that spritz on, just uplifts your whole emotions and view.
Why has it become so popular? Do you think it's because of the rise of like social media, where you see
social media has definitely contributed,
but
I think it goes back to that, something that people can class as their own.
Yes.
It's kind of like an invisible ID, where you walk into a room without saying anything, people are either going to gravitate to you or they're going to refrain from you,
and they know that you're here.
Exactly. Or you've left the place and they're like, who was so-and-so? And they're conversation starters as well. So they are confident boosters as well.
Do you know what I'm intrigued by? Because when I was younger, I used to love the smell of vanilla, like that vanilla. Now I hate
Such
it.
a good smell.
Really? Sorry.
Whoa.
That's controversial, isn't it?
That is controversial.
Now I'm like, I've had so much of it. But as I've got older, and the reason I ask you this, because I'd really like both of your perspective on this, is can you grow in and out of love with particular smells, or can there be particular scents that maybe define a time in your life and then you move on from them?
Definitely.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I really now would say I resonate more so with I love the more lemony, I don't know what it means, citrusy. That's thank you. I'll keep bringing food into it, I don't know why. I like the citrusy smells and scents.
Would you say that's a reflection of your current mindset?
Oh, I like
it being
this.
fresh.
It's like an assessment
Lemony
over there.
mindset.
Yeah.
Profiling.
Could be like like having a fresh feeling. Yeah, and that's the other thing I love is the smell of fresh linen. I don't know
Oh
why.
yeah, that's such a good smell.
That's
I
a
think
good
all of
feeling.
us love that one.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's just like, oh.
And
What-
dopamine.
Well, it is like dopamine. You're absolutely right. What would you say is your kind of? Is there a sense that you
I
really
love like a woody smell, like sort of like just like feeling like I'm in a forest, basically.
Yeah.
I just love that sort of like the pine sort of
Yes,
scents. Like
yes.
eucalyptus is also a big one that I love. Yeah, just
Okay.
anything that's sort of like woody and sort of foresty.
And what about yourself, Frank?
I go through my stages. At
Okay.
this precise moment, I'm into my, I'd say, sweet scents.
Okay.
Fruity sweet scents. I'm like, for example, what I've just provided
This
and
is-
given you.
I haven't
This
opened it, but it
has-
smells nice. Tell me what this. Tell me what's in this.
fragrance was made by accident.
Okay.
It's our top seller.
Oh wow.
It's called
Wow.
Deep Nights.
Okay.
It has strawberries, marshmallow, musk, lavender, pheromones, and oud.
Oh wow.
Tell me about the accident. I want to know about this.
So we was given a request by a particular customer who wanted
Oh, that does smell
a
really
certain
good.
fragrance that was discontinued. We put the wrong ingredients in that
Oh.
fragrance, and we was like, "Damn, we've
That's
messed it up."
stunning. Because it's not too
Thank
sweet.
you.
People will think, oh gosh, it's going to be overbearing. It's
And
not.
because of the pheromones, it will change throughout the time of the day. So what you're
Nice.
smelling now,
It's going to be
from the
different
initial-
tonight, baby. I love
So,
that.
warn whoever you're around.
I know, but never husband know.
yeah.
Be careful, Sally. But I also really like the lavender. I do. I think that's one scent I have always gravitated towards is
Okay.
lavender.
Maybe that's why you're
Um,
gravitating to it.
To
straight
that,
away.
yeah, because that is really wonderful. Stay with me. I'm going to continue having a chat with Frank and with Jasmine, and we'll delve more into their stories of the week. But if there's something you're really interested in, scent memory, get in touch. 81333, start the message of London. You can always send us a voice note on WhatsApp. 08000 321 333, start the message of London as well.